I don't know if any of you guys have ever been asked this question or heard this accusation. Well, isn't God just selfish for wanting our praise? Like, in heaven, you're just going to be praising him and worshiping him all the time. That makes him extremely selfish. I mean, even among human beings, we call that egomania. So, let alone God, like this would be way worse. So, in order to answer that question, we have to ask, what is praise? What is honor? So I'm going to look at that at a human level first, and then we'll go and we'll apply that to God because analogies are helpful. So, what is praise? What is honor? We honor some sort of excellence in someone else. So this could be some sort of accomplishment, but it also could be something they've done for us. So like a patron of a musician or a benefactor of a museum, honoring that contribution. This is why the fourth commandment is honor your father and mother, because of they brought you into the world, they raised you, stuff of that sort. But also there's you can honor someone's athleticism or this way most valuable player. And to be careful though what we honor, because what you affirm you're going to get more of, and sometimes, actually a lot of times, we honor stuff like looks, which you really don't have that much control over. It's kind of like saying, hey, good job on being tall. You didn't really do anything to do that. So, and the other interesting thing about honor is that honor doesn't actually, if you're being honored, honor adds nothing to you. You already have the excellence that they're recognizing. And that excellence is actually better than the honor itself. This is why Thomas Aquinas says that our purpose in life can't be to receive honor from people, because the honor is pointing to something in you. The thing in you is better. Really, we should be honoring virtue and holiness above all, because that's a good, that's like the best possible thing. So honoring virtue and holiness, especially among those who've died and they exemplary lives of holiness, we call those the saints. And the Greek word for that is doulia. That's the honor. I don't know the exact translation. And we can honor more the holier they are, which is why with Mary, because all the saints, they did God's word well. They heard God's word and responded. Mary heard God's word and responded so well, she actually conceived God's word in her womb and gave birth to Jesus. So the honor that we give her is still doulia, but it's like more doulia. So the term is hyperdoulia. And so it's just like a different level. Whereas for God, it's entirely a different kind of thing. The word is latria. That's worship. And so idolatry, idol, latria. So latria of an idol, latria of, this thing that's not God. So when we talk about praising God, honoring God, worshiping God, those two ways that I said about how we honor because we owe, we've been given something, and then honor because of some sort of excellence, both of those are found a lot in God. And so first of all, what we owe him. Even if we hadn't sinned, we actually owe God everything. He brought us into being from nothing. He created the world for us, all of these other things. And so in that sense, we should be honoring him for that. Now, we did sin, and he still came and reached us to bring us back to him. And then on the level of excellence, every virtue that we have he's the origin of it. We're really just participating in his goodness. And so if we recognize a good in a person, how much more should we be recognizing the infinite good? So when we worship him, it doesn't actually do anything for him. It adds nothing for him. Just like honor for a person doesn't add anything to that person being honored. Honor, therefore, is for us who are doing the honoring. Worship is for us who are doing the worshiping, because God is already perfect in himself. And so he's not getting anything, but we are, by recognizing his goodness. So basically the answer to the question is no, God is not selfish for wanting our worship. In fact, he is selfless for doing so, because that is our purpose. That is what we are made for. That's where we're going to be happy and fulfilled. And so by asking us to do it, he's asking us to be happy and fulfilled.